Hey Scorpio, it's the Cannastrologer. My name is Abby, and I'm here with you for the weekly for September 26th through October 2nd, 2022. This is for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. If you've got Scorpio anywhere heavily in your chart, you might resonate with some of the messages in here, and it's always welcome for cross watchers if you're watching for a Scorpio. Just know that you can, take the energy as it resonates. If it doesn't resonate, don't hold on to it. Save it for somebody who, needs it. So, that said, what we're going to be getting into, we're going to actually start with one oracle. It's called the Lunar Nomad Oracle. And then we're going to do a Salvador Dali. Excuse me. Already messages like not wanting to be told. A Salvador Dali that starts with the current energy of the week, the focus, and then, like the outcome. And then we're going to close it with notes from the universe. So when I pre-shuffle going into them, I listen to music because I'm clairaudient. And, oh dang it just switched up on me. Of course it did. So when I'm listening to those messages, I get, from the lyrics, messages from the lyrics themselves. Sometimes just the music really resonates or whatever. But the song was First by Cold War Kids, and it was funny because I started writing down everything that resonated with me, and then I looked up the lyrics and I just started writing everything, and I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna read it. So this looked up the wrong one. Shoot, come on. Oh, here it is. Okay, so it started and said, cheated and lied, broken so bad, you made a vow, never get mad. You played the game, though it's unfair. They're all the same, who can compare? First you lose trust, then you get worried, and then it goes on. Then it says, how am I the lucky one? I do not deserve to wait around forever when you were there first. And it talks about turn it around, get a rewrite, or there comes a short time in life, turn it around, get a rewrite, call it dark night of the soul. So you might be going through a dark night of the soul, or somebody resonating with this, meaning like cross-watcher or whatnot, might be going through a dark night of the soul about a relationship with you. Because this is all about coming back around in a circle with somebody that kind of just keeps on falling back on you, or maybe you keep falling back on them, or maybe you do it to each other. But then it says you get excited, you get a feeling, oh, at least you can pretend, you want to light it, you want to light it now, the candle from both ends. So I was like, the candle from both ends. That then made me think, what is that exactly? Because I've heard that line, or that phrase multiple times. It means doing more than you need to in some definitions, but then it also means, I looked it up by American poet Edna St. Vincent Millay. It was a 1920 poem. It was called First Fig. And so it's interesting because that's really interesting. First fig. Because that had nothing to do with the song itself. I just happened to look that up on my own, what that phrase meant. But the song is called First Fig, and the poem is called First Fig, and the song is called First. Wow. Okay, so anyway, the poem says, my candle burns at both ends. It will not last the night, but ah, my foes and oh, my friends, it gives a lovely light. So take it as it resonates. That's really incredible, actually. I didn't even know that. So we're going to get started. I actually kind of wanted to keep this short and sweet, and we're already almost at 5 minutes. But we're going to start with the Lunar Nomad Oracle for Scorpio for the week of September 26th through October 2nd, please. Scorpio, please. Water signs. Scorpio. Okay. Number 13, child. So I actually have to look this up because this is a completely new deck for me. I've had it for a little while, but I haven't really gotten into it. 22, the number 22, Pathways underneath the deck. Now, Pathways talks about knowing which way to take. It's kind of like the garden card in a way, but I know there is also a garden card in here too. But it's, figuring out which pathway to take. 22, though, is, look up the number 22, Google it, 22 angel number or whatever. Okay, so, but that's like a energy going into it, which is lovely, actually. 13, number 13, child, there's musical notes, so it might be musical related. This actually, there's like eyes of children. You might have children. This might be dealing with children. It's a red card that's, commonly associated with scorpionic energy. Number 13, child, a child, innocence, youth, small in proportion. So maybe somebody may feel small. People may look at you as small. You may be like the underdog, if you will. Children live their lives filled, I just heard your inner child. Children live with their lives filled with so much vitality and grace, completely linked to the lunar self. They are unapologetic with their truth, uninhibited in their creative freedom. Watch how eloquently a child moves through emotions from happy to sad in an instant. Children hold on to nothing. They are firmly anchored in the here and now. Magic is the truth of the child because creativity and imagination are limitless in their big, bright eyes. For them, the world is full of possibility. They are pure, universal love made manifest. Okay, so going on. Can we see through the eyes of the child yet restrain the wisdom of age? And so this, oh wow, this is like pages. It definitely talks about, accessing your inner child, seeing through the eyes and the emotions of the inner child, but then also being able to act logically as, a responsible adult. As I'm sitting here, in this brightly colored, amazing hoodie and sweatshirt, which ironically enough, and I was just telling some people this, I went to a bar once in Chicago in this sweatshirt. It was like the day I got it, and I was with a group of people all younger than me, and I got carded at the bar. And I just thought it was really funny because I was the oldest one there. Wah, wah. It says the child asks you to consider where you can be more open in your life. Where can laughter and playfulness heal and inspire you? Trade limiting language for something more open and expansive. Use maybe, why not, or what if rather than no. Rigid thinking leads you to tighter places. When you're open, possibilities become infinite. Okay, so this is also talking about, instead of being rigid with your thinking, open up like a child. Open your eyes like a child, and maybe, start giving yourself a break more. I know I need a break. I've been saying for a while I need a vacation. Manifest some decent coin and take myself a nice exotic trip away. But that makes a lot of sense though. It's all about accessing your inner child, and, doing what makes you happy. And when you're following the pursuit of your source of happiness, within yourself, you're going to come out with your inner child, those childlike qualities. It says by listening to music, playing outside, painting with fingers, coloring outside the lines. There's a lot, coloring books now are really popular. All of that. I love it. Watch a child play, or be like myself and host 5 teenagers in your house all at once, overnight. That was fun. It was a lot of fun. Actually, it was a lot of fun. We had a great time. My youngest, she just recently moved to a new school and had a bunch of school friends over, and we roasted marshmallows in the backyard, and it was a lot of fun. Anyway, so, be a lovely light, Scorpio. Be a lovely light, and come out with your childlike. Let your inner child come out to play is what I want to say. Here, let's put this up here. Sorry, I can't. There. So now we're going to get into the Salvador Dali. I love this deck. It's universal. He was amazing. And also, all of these have been pre-shuffled. Okay, so this is for the current energy for Scorpio for the week of September 26th to October 2nd. That's too many cards. How many cards is that? That's too many cards. We're not going to do that. World on top, though. I like that. World on top, Temperance. Wheel of Fortune. Okay. Shut the front door. Okay, you know what, guys? I'm sorry. I've got to take this. This is too good for us. Wow. Okay. Just because... Okay. I'm a quadruple Scorpio. We're already at 10 minutes. This is going to go a little longer. I'm a quadruple Scorpio. So I've got Sun, Moon, Rising, and Uranus. I know it sounds funny. And we're coming upon Scorpio season right after this Libra season that we just like jumped into. Okay, underneath the deck, we've got the Nine of Cups, which is wish fulfillment, guys. It's happiness. You know, like getting the things that we desire, the things that we've been hoping and wishing about, right? Actually. So, how this came out at 5 cards, 5. Okay, and I was only going to pull 3, which was the, you know, what the main energy for the week is, what the main focus for the week is, and then what the outcome is. Clarification. So I think what we want to do is I'm going to start with the energy, then we'll go into the focus with the first 2, and then the last 3 will be like the outcome, right? The energy is the world. So the world is about, you know, beginnings and endings. There are going to be some things that, you know, I see some people here chained to something, but I really, you know, I see that, but I also feel like you also might be breaking away in a way as well. But you also see a stage. So it's like the world stage is what I just heard. You might be being brought to the world stage. Oh my gosh, clarification. That's crazy. For some reason. Then we've got Temperance, and that's going to be the focus. This is all about, this is Sag energy, Sagittarian energy, fire energy. And this is about, wow, I just heard, you know, balancing what you need, like whatever this is. It's going to be the energy needed to like balance, temper. I heard temper the storm, but I don't think it's necessarily a bad storm. And many parts of this, and it was funny, in a recent reading from another reader, I forget who it is because I'd love to be able to shout him out, but they had talked about how Scorpios recently have been sitting in the eye of the storm. And when you're in the eye of the storm, it's nice and calm. So what I just heard is tempering the storm, and my nose is itching all of a sudden. But tempering the storm, and that's, you know, you see her pouring cups and really just like she's like the angel of the deck. She's trying to balance things out, but it's also about your hopes and your wishes, which, you know, that's bottom of the deck. That's what we got for bottom of the deck. So that's beautiful. I feel like, you know, there's going to be a lot of, you know, maneuvering, and Scorpios are really fantastic at being able to, I was just saying this the other day too to somebody around one of the readings, being able to navigate the waters between the dark and the light, right? So there could be some murky waters, but there's also going to be a lot of clarity. Just got another clarification. Okay, so wow, then we have the Wheel of Fortune, guys. Okay, so this is for the, you know, outcome, and this is all in the future. So we've got the Wheel of Fortune, we've got the Queen of Cups, and then we've got the Lovers. So whether or not you're male or female, you're going to be encompassing this Queen of Cups energy. But I feel like, you know, wow, another clarification. You're going to be, you know, encompassing this Wheel of Fortune, like that's good luck, prosperity, you know, forward moving momentum. And then you've got the Lovers. You could be coming into a very abundant partnership. The Lovers card, though, is usually more about romance. But it could just be business too. It just depends on what you consider love, right? Water sign. I mean, obviously we are a water sign. That's us. So this is really gorgeous, really beautiful with the Nine of Cups underneath. I'm so glad that I didn't put these back. I'm going to keep them exactly as is. Okay, great. Woo. I don't feel like I want to clarify this. It's like, wow. Where are we at on time? 15:02. I mean, why not? So I love Salvador Dali. I haven't used his deck in a while, so he just came out screaming at us. Okay, with this, I'm just going to pull 3 because I do want to try to keep this under 20 if I can. So use your inner child, and it looks like, oh man, I'm feeling like there's, okay, so what I was feeling with the song first, it's talking about, starting a circle, and there's 2 circles in here, right? There's 2 cycles. I feel like you're deciding whether or not you want to take another run around the block with somebody. Could be a Sagittarius. Sagittarius energy doesn't have to be. Could be somebody with some kind of fire sign energy. Could be like a fire sign moon, like a Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries, right? I still think that this is you. This is Queen of Swords. You're going to be encompassing that energy, but I think that there's something fortunate that's coming to you. And, use that childlike. And also, I feel like I just heard innocent. You're innocent. World, okay, here's also, I just heard another storyline. This could be for a small portion of people. I heard there could be something regarding justice. Jail doesn't mean it's for you. It doesn't mean it's for you. But you see somebody behind bars back here. You could be... Okay, so I just heard that world stage could just be like center stage. You could be center stage about something where somebody could be getting in trouble for something. And could be Sagittarius that's coming in to help, but there's going to be temperance, balance. That's what it's about, balance. Balancing emotions, balancing passion between energy. It's fire sign. Fire signs also deal passion with business. But there's going to be something fortunate coming in for the Queen of Cups, and it has to do with, a relationship, making happiness again, making it all good. Wish fulfillment underneath the deck, right? But let's clarify. Oh, wow. So we have temperance again, right underneath the deck. And that's all about, like I said up here, so that's just clarification. It's that energy again. Celebration. This is talking about friction, fighting. It could be 5 people, 5 departments. It doesn't have to be you. It could be 5 people around you. And then, boom, Ace of Pentacles, which is a prosperous, fortunate new beginning. I mean, this really looks lovely with the temperance underneath. Gorgeous. Well, Scorpios, looks like we're going to have a very good week ahead of us. I like it. I like it a lot. All right. These were pre-shuffled. This is for Scorpio, week of September 26th through October 2nd, 2022 spirits. Of course, energy is timeless. If you get this at any other time and you feel like there's a message in here for you, take it as it resonates. I would. Feels like it's a good one. You are destined for greatness on the wings of love. I love that. And then underneath the deck is be true to yourself. So just remember that as well. But you are destined for greatness on the wings of love. So to clarify, the primary roles of love are not to heal, fix, or mend, not to soothe, cure, or ease, not even to refresh, rejuvenate, or restore. Hardly. The primary roles of love are to yahoo, yeehaw, and woohoo. Get your love on, love the universe. So I love this. I feel like it's talking about not just, knowing what love is with anybody else, but that love within yourself and love for yourself. And that brings out that inner child, which will make you yell woohoo in however you want to do it. And it's funny because I have the window open. I've got 3 animals and I sage a lot. So I didn't know if I was going to shut it, but there was a bunch of kids out earlier. And I was like, oh, I like the sound of children, just giggling in the background, right? Just like the girls that were doing it all night long. All night long. Last night. Here, 5 teenagers. It was fun. It was a good time. So, Scorpio, I hope you have a fantastic week ahead. If you like what you saw, if you want to see more, make sure you come back next week for more readings. Make sure, please, like, share, and subscribe. That's the biggest thing. I would really appreciate that. If you'd like to leave a donation or tip, I've got the links below and descriptions on the decks that we used. And then, just make sure to check back. Scorpio, I am the Cannastrologer. As you know, together we grow, and I will see you on the flip side. Peace.